Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only just David. It is Saturday and it is Patreon Saturday, and we have a lot to get to. Happy Saturday. How is it even remotely possible that it's no longer May? I mean, what the fuck? Well, it's May, but tomorrow's June. I mean, how did this happen? Everyone having a good summer. I mean, the summer's just starting. Let's not rush it away. But hopefully you guys have great plans this summer. And God, I'm heading back to LA tomorrow. We need a dinner with Miss Sarah Fraser, right? I mean, let me have a sip of my coffee. Okay, let's get into a couple of things here today. Can I just say that I'm really enjoying, and I don't know why, I'm enjoying Love Hotel, you guys. I really am. I don't know why. Um, and I am enjoying the Valley too. Here's the thing, I'm enjoying the Valley and I'm enjoying Love Hotel, but I can see why people wouldn't like the Valley and I can see why people wouldn't like Love Hotel. But let's not rock the boat. Let's just, if David's like, if I'm happy about something, let's just go with it. Love Hotel to me, here are the two reasons why I actually like it because I find I find it interesting that like we know these women. So to watch Shannon date or Ashley date or Luann or Gizelle, like it's so them. Like there are moments, I mean, and I know Luann outside of the TV, but even like Ashley, like there are things that she was having this conversation with Wale, and I'm like, yeah, this is just like typical Ashley. So I like that we can see these women that we know kind of like at a different light, so to speak. So I do like that. And I like that Love Hotel. I think it's the direction we're going. It's lighthearted and you look at like even Girls Trip. I mean, you thought season two when Dorinda was trying to make it nice and she made, Tamara cry. And even Girls Trip had drama. I mean, it ended in a fucking lawsuit. So I just think this is it. This is it. Lighthearted. Denise Richards, Love Hotel. It's like a return to form of reality TV. And I am kind of here for it. So I like it. Let's talk a little bit about this particular episode. Oh, a lot of people, because last week we talked about, I said, I think Heather Gay, Dorinda, and Portia are my three. And I couldn't think of who would be a good fourth. You guys have reached out with lots of ideas. But here's the thing about the four people we're choosing Heather Gay, Dorinda, and Portia would all do the show. I mean, Dorinda's dying to get back on Bravo. Heather Gay and Portia are not going to turn down a paycheck. So a lot of people are like, Garcelle's not going to do it. She is trying to distance herself from the Bravo network right now. She has lots of scripted projects. She's not going to do it. A lot of people said Bethany. I mean, Bethany would need Luann and Garcelle. She would need everyone's salary times 10. So Bethany is not going to do it, nor, I mean, if it was a business show, sure, but she's not going to do it. So somebody slipped into my DMs to say the perfect choice is Sutton. And I'm sorry, they left a comment here on Patreon. Sorry, I can't remember who it is, but love it. That is the Beverly Hills. She. We don't have anyone from Beverly Hills now. I agree. Sutton loves a camera. Sutton would do it. Maybe she would really find love. And Shannon is kind of the what's the word on the show? She's the, you know, you feel Shannon might need the most help, although I guess Gizelle really needs the most help. But Sutton would kind of be that person. So I love the idea of Heather Gay, Dorinda, Portia, and Sutton. A lot of people agree that Luann should host. I still watch this past episode. I'm like, yes, Luann should host. I'm so over Joel Kim Booster. He's really fucking annoying me. And it's not just because I know in the real world he ain't such a nice person, but he's really, really, really starting to annoy me. So I can't get that out of my head. See it, I was starting on such a positive note here, but he's annoying me. I mean, imagine if Luann hosted, it would be like The Bachelor to me. She would be like everyone's mentor. Picture this. Humor me before we get into Love Hotel. Just picture. Can we you guys have a minute at the top of the show here? Can we go down a little fan fiction? Just picture it's after hours. All the dates are over. And somehow we're going to change the format a little bit. Luann has, like, there's cameras everywhere. Luann has access. So she's in a room as the host, like, because Luann is a personality. So we're going to show Luann more, and she's going to be like in a room, like, watching the dates, okay? Because we're going to get feedback from the dating expert. So imagine there's a knock on someone's door and we don't know whose door it is. And somebody answered just off her date. She's in a cat sweater. It is the one and only Miss Sutton Strack. And Luann is like, "Can I come in?" And Sutton's like, "Hello, Luann, come on in." Sutton is just so happy at this point that maybe someone is going to have a little cocktail with her after hours. Luann sits down and she's like, "Darling, listen, we have to talk." And Sutton's like, "Well, girl, let me pour you a drink." And Luann is like, "It's not that type of visit." She's like, "Listen, darling, look at you." She's like, "You're a beautiful woman. What are you wearing?" And Sutton's like, "Oh, this old thing, this is just vintage Dolce. They gave it to me off the runway. Yeah, vintage Dolce, it's part of the highest collection." And Luann is like, "Darling, there's a cat on your sweater." And Sutton's like, "Oh yeah, this is the vintage Dolce cat." And Luann was like, "Darling, now when you go on a date with a gentleman, don't you think you should show a little something? See, honey, when you're on the fifth date, it could be different. You could cover up, but you got to get the guy interested." So, and Sutton's like, "You don't like my cat sweater?" And Luann's like, "Darling, I love your cat sweater. It's perfect for a church morning. But listen, or it's perfect for like a knitting group. Listen, darling, tomorrow, let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to come to my room and we're going to go through my stuff and I'm going to loan you something. It's okay to let the girls out a little bit on a first date." Sutton's like, "Girls? I thought I was going on a solo date." And Luann's like, "No, the girls." And she's like, "Yeah, I just said I want a solo date." And Luann's like, "No, you need to show a little cleavage, girl." Sutton's not getting it. She's so married to that cat sweater. Well, after that, Luann, yeah, guys, this is where my mind goes. Not that I've thought about this once or twice. After that, Luann goes down the hall. You think she's going back to her room, but she knocks on another door. Someone opens it. It's a woman who's a little drunk, not really, and she's very low cut, the exact opposite of Sutton. "Hey girl, Mormon, bad Mormons are us. May I come in, Heather?" "Come on in, Lou." Luann sits down and she gives Bad Mormon the exact opposite talk from Sutton. "Now listen, darling, I was just watching your date and honey, you tried to give that guy a blowjob under the table on the first date. Now I know you grew up with soaking, soaking where you lay on the bed